This is Cinemacy's last red carpet of the 2019 Sundance Film Festival, and while we're excited to be here, it is a pretty bittersweet time. In just a few minutes, I'll be talking to the filmmaking team of the documentary Love, Antosha, which celebrates the life of the late actor Anton Yelchin.
Say that was his jacket?
Yes.
Wow.
I bet this is kind of a bittersweet moment for you.
Yeah, in many ways. I mean, I wish we didn't have to make the film, obviously, but I think it's just an important thing that we did, and grateful that we had the opportunity to share it at Sundance, because this is home away from home for him, and for me very much so.
What was that experience like being with Anton back then?
I mean, it was a whirlwind. We had so much fun. I mean, Anton and I were so goofy together and so close, and we were like brothers. So it was probably the best week of my life. Coming here with the movie, we didn't know what anyone would think of it, and then selling it so quickly, and then having people feel the movie was just amazing. So to come back now, 8 years later, and share this movie is just kind of like bittersweet bookend.
Sure. And the people that didn't know Anton personally, like my brother Ryan, he took a philosophy class.
You guys are brother sister?
Yeah.
What a team! Fuck yeah! That is so cool.
It was the coolest thing. So like,
oh man.
But even like that.
I mean, I'd give anything to take a philosophy. I mean, I feel like I did take a philosophy class with him.
every day, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Ryan, I mean, he kind of felt like he knew him just from that moment.
Yeah.
What can you, for people who didn't know Anton personally, what was he like? Like, who was Anton?
I mean, he was a searcher. That's the best way I would describe him. He was a searcher. He was constantly searching for meaning in everything. He was constantly, looking under the hood to find out how things worked or how people thought about that. I mean, he was just so curious about how the world worked and how people functioned and human beings and all those sorts of things, whether you were a movie star, whether you were, a panhandler. I mean, everybody. He was interested in their story and interested in their life and how it reflected on him and the world and things like that. I mean, he was just constantly searching for meaning. So, like, when you met him, you felt like that old soul vibe. I mean, you hear that term, but he really was the epitome of that.
Oh, no. No, you look incredible.
I met with Anton's parents, and at the moment I started talking to him, I found that he was such a layered and complex person, and I was drawn in immediately. The film kind of unfolds the way I learned about Anton. I think an audience is going to learn about Anton too in the same manner I did. My goal from the beginning was not to make a sad story, it was to make an inspiring one. And when I started testing it and started to see people's reactions, I think I succeeded, and I hope I do. And you'll see.
Working with Drake on this film, did he share any personal stories about Anton with you, and did that help kind of shape?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we talk about Anton every day. And in fact, I'm cutting Drake's movie right now. So we spent like the last year together. So, and Anton's in the room with us every day for his movie. And just his presence is all around us. And I hope I introduce him to a whole new audience that's going to feel the same thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
All right.